Hey, so I'm here at Shawnee State Forest. I'm going to spend a couple nights out here, see how the trails are, and figure out what I'm going to do. But it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to get some rain, and yeah, let's get going. So I've been headed uphill for the last, I don't know, half mile, 3/4 of a mile. I'm probably a little over a mile in, and the hills just keep coming. And probably doesn't do it justice, but just another to the top of that one, and we'll probably take a right and head over to the top of that one. It's wild. Working up a sweat. Just gotta make sure I don't get too sweaty, but it's cool. I think living up to the hype. I mean, the trail's not all covered with snow like it was at the beginning, so this is a lot easier going now. Onward. Just having a Cliff Bar right now, just a little snack. But look at this. Beautiful. There's like no one out here. There are 2 other cars in the parking lot. And it's not even lunchtime on Friday. So it's pretty cool. Probably got junk on my teeth. Anyway, so my plan is, and I don't know if it's gonna work out or not, but the plan is to hike probably another 12 miles or something like that to get to Camp 5. And man, the trail's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Get to Camp 5 and spend the night, and then I'll show you on a map later maybe, and then finish the southern loop and head into, actually just cross over by there's a Boy Scout camp by Camp 3, cross over there and head to Camp 1 and spend Saturday night there. Man, this is awesome. That's a big hill I get to go up though, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, really cool out here, really awesome. It's amazing, these hills in Ohio. I grew up in Ohio, and the biggest hills I came across were near Dover, Ohio, and we ran cross country down there. And these are awesome. There we go, look at that. All right, keep going. So this is where we're headed. We're just kind of following a ridge, but it's all up and down, up and down. I mean, look at that. It's funny. View. It's really beautiful out here today. Oh no. What are we gonna do? I have to turn back, I guess. Probably can't hear, but there's sound like coyotes yelping over there. Of course they're stopped now. Awesome. Alright, got our first real water crossing. Alright, hope I don't make a big mess of it. Alright. Here goes. I just saw 2 coyotes off on the trail over here, a little ways back, maybe 1/10 of a mile, and startled me at first. I mean, I just thought it was like a stump or something, and now everything I look at is a coyote. Anyway, I saw one, and I was like, yeah, because I could tell it had fur, and then saw its ears and whatever. Anyway, then I saw another, and then it freaked me out a little bit. So I'm just watching myself, my yo bear, you know, banging the trekking poles. Didn't do anything. That was that was fun. Something didn't end well for this fella. This place is a roller coaster, man. Can you hear the dog barking out there? There's nobody here. I see nobody. There's got to be coyotes. Can you hear it? And they're noisy. Alright, here we go. So that's where we're going, up there, over where we're gonna follow the trail up there. There, let me do that. So, we're gonna cross the water down there and head on up, over, through there. Oh man, let me climb. Oh yeah, I can see it all the way over here. Wow. All right, here we go. Finally ran across the first person on the trail. Another guy going the opposite way. He sat down. He's taking a break after he came up a really big hill. He claims the biggest one. Of course, that's the one I'm going down. Well, I'm actually going up for a minute, but going down. And it was nice to see another person. But yeah, things are good. It's worth the hype. I mean, it's beautiful. No bugs. Hardly anybody out here. And the leaves don't obscure the view. Really a cool place. He was not kidding. This is steep. I mean, it probably doesn't look steep, but it is. Be careful. Trail's gonna turn back to snow again, it looks like. So it looks like now we're coming into the hemlocks. We're getting real close to Camp 6. Tons of water crossings across this stream over here, probably a dozen times. Some are way easier than others, but yeah, look at these. The Camp 6 is situated down here, I guess in the middle of all the greenery. Pretty cool. I gotta get across here. It's a mess, but oh, made it. Big footprint right now. Oh, and here comes another. I'm crossing it again. Yeah, we'll be Camp 6 real soon. It's like super different from where we started, what we came through. Man, it's awesome. This is beautiful. They say campsite 6 is like the best one in the loop, but I don't plan to stay there. In fact, here it is. Campsite 6, that way. Well, I just can't really see it in. There we go. Cool. It just started sprinkling. Light drizzle, I guess. And it's not bad. I just got put my pack cover on and got my rain jacket out. Right now it feels okay, but I know if I get too wet, I'm gonna get really cold. So I'm just hoping it doesn't get too bad, and got a few more miles till I get to Camp 5, and then get set up for the night. Well, looks like I finally made it. And sorry. The official mileage today, 13.8, and check this out. 3,200 feet elevation gain. That's a lot. I'll run 13, 14, 15 miles at home and won't come anything close to that. Hold down handle for water, and that's awesome, and I'm gonna get some right now. Oh, I'm so glad to be here. Oh, muddy road walk. Oh, sweet. Nice. Loves getting all wet though. Alright, now let's set up some camp. Alright. Chicken fried rice. I need my water. Come on, man. It's been raining and raining and raining and raining. Okay. I had this momentary lapse of panic. I couldn't find my spoon, and I'm starving, and I really need to eat something because I haven't eaten It's that Cliff Bar this morning. I drove right when I started, so it's almost done. It's almost boiling. It's cool. It only takes a couple minutes, which is nice. Might be an early night. So the rain slowed down a lot, which is like super duper cool. Actually, you know what? There. And so packing up in the morning in the rain is always a bummer. Especially when there's nobody to help you. But yeah, this is nice. So here we go. Here's the goodness of chicken fried rice with green peas, onions, carrots, and mushrooms. And yeah, mountain house. Good stuff. Here's my tent. It's kind of wonky, but I got a bunch of junk in there trying to keep it out of the rain. Rain slowed down a little bit. Oh, it's hot. Super duper hot. Alright. Picture of the fan. Heard myself farting around on the phone. Let's see. Listen to that. Oops. So much more enjoyable when it's not raining. Not terrible though. It's definitely slowed down, thank goodness. Oh yeah. Still pretty hot. Yeah. I'm like a homeless person for the weekend. Probably shouldn't have said that. I have ramen. I was gonna make that, but this was simple and easy, and the rain and everything. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do tomorrow. If I'm gonna trudge over to Camp 1. So there's only like, I guess there's probably probably only another, I don't know, 8 miles left to this loop. Kick me out by the Boy Scout camp over by Camp 3. And the question is, do I trudge on to Camp 1, which you have to do like a, I guess like a 17-mile day. Maybe a little more. And or do I just say, hoof it back to the car and call it early. Rain just makes it kind of not as fun. And so do those bites when they're not properly hydrated. Oh well. I'll figure it out. It's like 5:30, it's 41 degrees, and raining, so I just ate and I'm kind of cozied up in here for a little bit. Hopefully the rain will stop. I don't think it's supposed to until like, I don't know, 10 or 1 or something, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just cozied up and being lazy, which is nice. I got up at 4:30 in the morning to drive down here. It's a 5-hour drive, so by the time I got here and got going, it was, you know, 10:30 or something. And so it's been a long day, long hike. Beautiful. My feet are tired, my legs are tired, my back's tired. And so, anyway, have a look and see what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Maybe it might be a game day decision. Who knows? Anyways, feel cheesy doing this, but whatever. Oh, brother. So here's the map. See the whole thing? It's in focus. Who knows? Anyways, so I started right here. Followed this all the way down here. That was Camp 7. Followed it down all the way down here. Down to there, which is Camp 6, and then followed that, never from that, and over here to Camp 5. So that's where I am right now, and it's kind of at the top of this, I don't know, kind of like a vista-ish thing. So I'll get out here probably in a little bit and show you. But what I'm thinking of doing tomorrow is going from 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1. So it's kind of a long haul, but that would set me up so that on Sunday morning I just have to like 6 miles out to the trailhead and then head home. So we'll see what the weather brings and see what seems like the right thing to do. Here's the Camp 5 privy, as they call them. You know, if the weather was a little nicer, might be a nice view. It's not a bad view. Oh. Over there, all that. All around, I mean. No. Yes, this is Camp 5. They say that you can hear the coyotes hollering and that down below through the night. So that'll be fun. Yeah. It's getting dark quick. About 6 o'clock maybe. Yeah, it's about 10 after 6, and there's my little setup. There's nobody else here. I mean, it's a little chilly, but it's nice. So it has been a super it's been a super long day. So it's about 7:30 and it's super dark and I am ready to get some sleep. So hopefully I'll get some good rest and figure out what I'm doing in the morning. So, good night. So it's day 2. It's drizzling, just like all the fog. everywhere. I just grabbed my food bag. I hung it up last night. I wasn't not like worried about bears or anything really, but just critters. So coyotes were howling all night long down there. There must be a train stuff nearby too. It's kind of not noisy, but every once in a while. So I'm gonna make some coffee and stretch out and try to get moving. Didn't sleep as well as I'd hoped. It was plenty warm, but just tossed and turned, and I don't know, probably must look like a disaster. Oh well. Alright, make some coffee here and start packing up. So it's just drizzling right now, and I got a cup of coffee. Instant coffee, so it tastes like crap, but it works. So hopefully the drizzle will stop here and I'll start tearing down, but it's, I don't know, probably 7:30, something like that. And yeah, get out of here. There's just a look down into the hollow. It's a pretty morning. The fog's lifting up. Came from all the way up there, came all the way down. Be glad I'm going down this one, but I'm sure I'll have to pay for it later. So it's a good morning. Lots of walking on the snow at the moment. It's low 40s, rainy, so well, you can't really see it, but you see all the fog out there burning off. It's really cool. I'm getting closer to Camp 4. I think I got a mile and a half or so, and yeah, just chugging along, trying to click off the miles. I'm just a little over 2 in today, 17-ish for the duration. But yeah, keep on trudging on. So just taking a moment to take in the surroundings. At the top of this hill, I guess. It's nice out. So far, a real good hike. Rained off and on all night, and drizzling most of the morning, and I think it's stopped for the most part. Still getting some from the trees, but just trying to manage my layers, not get too hot and sweaty, and yeah, take it one step at a time, literally. Got Camp 4 is just right over there, somewhere down there, and that little view, this pond, and a couple ducks out there if you can see them. I think I started them, they flew out to the middle. Pretty down here. So this is my first water crossing of the day, and it's a big one. So here's the trail, it goes over there. So I'm gonna see if I can find a better spot to cross. Maybe upstream here. Looks like some people have already tried to do stuff, so wish me luck. Alright, got another precarious water crossing trails right there, but there's this little, I have to be careful on it. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna do, try and get over there. Last time didn't go quite as well as hoped, but we survived. Yeah, so that one went a lot better than last time. Last time I was almost up to my knees. It was either trust the really slippery rock, and I just had to make a decision to, I'd rather get wet, my feet get wet, and then everything. So yeah, so that one went a lot better. So Camp 4 was right over there that we just passed, and now we're moving on. So I've just been following this road for a little while here. About a little less than 2 miles to Camp 3 by the Boy Scout camp. But even on this road, they still have blazed really well. I'm really impressed. But you can see through the trees, the hillside. It's awesome. So yeah, legs are tired. I mean, this hills are no joke. I maybe took it for granted that it wouldn't be a problem given, you know, in decent shape and, you know, training for races and stuff. But and there's some tough hills, and they don't, and at least here in Shawnee, believe in switchbacks apparently, because these go right up the side of these hills. Super steep. It's crazy. It's a good challenge. Really great workout. Getting my steps in for the day again. I'm really close to Camp 3. I gotta cross this down there, I think. It's moving, and look at that drop off, man. You gotta be careful. All this slippery and slushy. So, yeah, we're almost to my halfway point for the day, I think. Yeah, this is cool. There's waterfall through there. I don't know if you can see it. And eastern hemlocks and the babbling brooks. There's icicles up there. This place is cool. The only problem is I gotta figure out how to get across this thing. Sweet. Wish me luck. So Camp 3 is right over here. It's kind of a weird one, right by the road. I read that it's really loud, which makes total sense. Yeah, this is the Boy Scout camp, and this is Boy Scout camp here. And want water? Campsite 3, you go there. I guess I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go for it. Spend another night. Feet are tired. Legs are tired. Oh, there's a bathroom there too. That's cool. It's always good. Yeah. So according to my calculation, should have another 8.5 to go. So here we go. So I just talked to the ranger. Just happened to pass him as I was headed up to head towards the next camp on the north loop, and he was asking about the trip so far, and he's like, well, be careful, there's a flood warning. It's pretty dangerous. So after coming across that last one, I slipped and smacked my leg, and this, I mean, the water is moving. And so I think I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe be a wimp about it or whatever, but I'm gonna just hike back on the road to the car. I think it's like 2.8 miles. And as long as I don't get run over. Yeah, man, look at that. Ooh, slow. Moving. So might be safer, and I mean, it's only what, 12 o'clock, so 1 o'clock maybe. So if I get back to the car in an hour or so, I'll be able to get home at dinner time. So this place is insane. Really, really cool place. I guess the upside is those mountains, hills, whatever you want to call them, I do not have to climb them. That makes me happy. On this day hiking trail, and if this does what I want it to, it's going to take me back where the car is. Walking on that state route isn't smart, so I found the way in down here, and you can see the car, so that's encouraging. I just have to be able to get to it because there's a lake in the way, but I think I'll be okay. Sure is pretty though, huh? Shawnee State Forest, really cool.